Hello everybody, this is Master Joe. I'm going to review of the 6-inch G.I. Joe, and today we're going to look at Roadblock. Roadblock is a very popular character in the G.I. Joe line, and actually in the movie we know that Rock Johnson played G.I. Joe, this character, but actually in the cartoon it's a black guy, and in the cartoon he's using an M2 heavy machine gun, but here is a very modern science fiction looking laser gun, and also here is a dagger, a combat knife, and a magazine for this laser gun. And also this figure is a tribute to the vintage figure here. We can see the jacket is green and there's a 3 red color and a shoulder armor here. It is a very nice tribute to the vintage figure here. Okay, so let's see. Here are some logos about these figures, details, information, and also this is a beautiful artwork, and each figure are different. And back here is all the same, and it's Hasbro's future plan to make all of these figures, and hopefully they can make some of these vehicles here, which will be much cooler. We know that 6-inch, the scale is 1/12, and well, really looking forward to these figures and vehicles. So excited about this toy line, and so let's open up this box to see what's inside. Alright, so here is the figure Roadblock, and I have put all the accessories on him, and this is a big laser gun, and the magazine is here. You can plug in to add up some energy here, and also he got a combat knife. You can just put into this holster here, and a Roadblock, and he's a tribute to the vintage figure here. We can see there is some similarity. The chest, okay, this vest here, okay, it's a green, and there's a 3 red part here, and this is a dagger, and there is a pocket here. All right, and also in the movie, it's this character is played by Rock Johnson, but in the cartoon, it's really a black character here. And also, you know, a little bit information about Roadblock. Roadblock's dream is to be a cook. Yes, you didn't hear wrong. He want to be a chef, a cook, and he want to learn how to cook in France. So he worked as a bodyguard to get the money to support his study. But someone recommend him. So they say, why don't you join the army? Because they are also a chef in the army, so you can learn how to cook in the army. So he joined the army, and when he is in the army, he finds that the cooking and the chef in the army is kind of terrible. He cannot stand with the cooking way, which is not match up to his standard. So he just joined the infantry, and because he's a very strong guy, so he become a heavy machine gunner. And in the cartoon, he's carrying an M2 heavy machine gun, and that is a Browning .50 caliber machine gun. Okay, the weight of that gun is 84 pounds, and all the ammunition is 50 pounds, so add up to 134 pounds, and he's a very strong guy. All right, and his laser gun, and this figure reminds me of another figure which from the Metal Gear Solid Son of Liberty, the Fortune. Well, I think they're just really matched here, right? And this is also a very big laser gun. Okay, also this guy got a very big laser gun. So, right, just reminds me of this figure here. So let's see the details of this figure. So first is this big laser gun. And here is the laser gun. It is very cool. It is very detailed. There are some color here, a silver gray. You know, silver gray in my mind is the classic science fiction color. And I believe this gun, it looks like a gun from the Star Wars movie. Okay, and here is the magazine, no bullet here, just to plug in to add us some energy to this big laser gun. And his hands can hold this part, or he can just hold here to use the one hand to hold this big machine. And he can also hold here, use his one hand to hold this big machine gun, because he is a very strong and tough guy. And the next accessory is this here. It is a combat knife here. It is also very detail molded knife. Okay, it is a secondary weapon. you can put into this holster here. Okay, and also there is a very cool detail here. Is this tattoo? Is a lion. All right, so let's look at his face here. It is a very cool detail molded face with the beard here. Just look at the cartoon. And also here is a walkie-talkie communication device. And this is the logo of the GI Joe. And here is the armor for the shoulder. And this a little vest. Actually, it's kind of a robbery tester. And under that is a very strong body. But you know, one thing is very pity. You cannot take it off. The only way is to cut here. So, but I don't want to do that. And I believe there will be some guy doing that. So, you know, it's so why don't the Hasbro just design this vest can be taken off, just like a little plug here can take it off, but they didn't do that. I mean, he's a very strong guy, right? We like to see his very tough muscle here. And also here are two gloves. Okay, it's like a combat glove. And also here is another hole. Actually, you can plug in the backpack, but he didn't come with that accessory. That is also another pity thing. And also here is a knee pad, one knee pad, also some protection here to the lower leg. And the articulation for this guy, the head can go back and forth, no problem, can rotate around. Okay, and his arm can rotate 360, and here is a two joint, can move, can bend here, and also can lift up, and also turn around. And the articulation in this figure, it just feels really comfortable and smooth. And also this arm is also the same, lift up, can rotate here, and also two joints to bend his arm. And also the fist can also turn around, can go inward a little bit, okay, because he wants to hold that heavy machine gun. And also the body can bend forward and go back at a very big angle, and he also can rotate, tilt a little bit. He's a happy guy, right? Right, and also the leg can lift up, and also here is two joint can bend his leg here, and also the foot can go left to right. Okay, can go back and forth, no problem. Okay, so all in all, this is a very cool figure. So let's put on his gun here. He can use his one hand to hold this heavy machine gun. Let him just hold here. This is a very cool weapon. And also he can use two hands to hold. So this is a figure Roadblock. It is a very detailed figure and articulation just perfect. And well, if you like today's video, please press like and subscribe and leave some comment here, because your like and your comment is my future motivation. Thank you so much, and see you next time.